All right, today we are working on a restore from another computer in OpenText Server Backup, formerly Carbonite Server Backup or Evault. And in our scenario here, we've got a server that's gone offline. Maybe it's turned off a year ago, or maybe it crashed and we need to get a file off right away. Well, how do we restore it when it's offline in Portal? To do that, we're actually going to select a server that is currently online as the destination for those files to go to. In my case, I'm going to use this YT-MS SQL server. And on the right side, we have a select job task option. And we have restore from another computer. From here, I do need to go through and select the vault that I'm currently using, and then I will go and select the YT DC1 server that is currently offline. Now I can select the job that is under that server and click on OK. From here, we can see kind of in the background a little bit, it creates a job information entry here. And it needs us to put in the password for that job because this agent doesn't know about all of the credential and setup of the job that was on the DC1 server. Now that that password's put in, it's downloading the catalog for the latest backup for that job, which you can see was safe set number 14 on the 21st. Now, if this was a ransomware attack or anything where you needed to restore from older, all you need to do is click on the calendar icon here. It will bring up all the days that had a backup. Select the previous date that you're searching for, and then click on that safe set number along with the date you're looking for. Now, because this agent that we're restoring to, in my case, YT-MS SQL, doesn't know about all the catalog information for the DC1 server, it still needs my password again for that other safe set. Now that that's loaded up for the date that we're looking for, we can drill down in this center pane here for the particular file we want. In my case, I have the agent installer downloaded here as an example, so I'll put a check mark into that, hit the include button, and if for some reason you need to do an entire folder, do inclusions, exclusions, add those into the right pane with those buttons. Now on the left side, I'm going to enter in my encryption password. And then right here is where things do get a little bit interesting in the terminology of restore files to their original location versus the alternate location. The clarification for this is that the original location is not the DC1 server, it's the original path of where that was backed up. So in my case, where I've got the C drive users, administrator, and downloads folder, on my YT-MS SQL server, and I'll jump there now, I am on the MS SQL server, and I don't have anything in my downloads folder. It will actually restore it to the same path and put it in this downloads folder. Now, if you did not want to do that, then you will come over and select the restore files to an alternate location. And from here, you can click the button for browse and drill down to an alternate path that you want to put that data into. Once you've got that location selected, whether it be original or alternate, we move down to the overwrite option. And if you had this particular server set up to replace an original one, then you could do overwrite existing items, etc. And that's going to be up to the needs, whether or not you want to not overwrite anything that exists there, rename existing or incoming, etc. For mine, my location is empty, and so it's not going to do anything with any of these options anyway. Under the advanced restore options, for the locked files, that's going to be anything like a system file that's locked by the operating system. And then for the streams, that can come in handy if you're restoring from, say, one domain to another, and some of those permissions aren't going to come through correctly. In my case, because everything is under the same domain controller, all the permissions will come down correctly when trying to browse those files from one server to another. So I'm going to leave these as default and hit OK on this, and we can hit the run restore to kick that off. Now that that's completed, we can see that it was currently working on that folder in the agent installation package there. So let's jump to that server, and in the restore from DC1 folder, we've got that to be able to be used at this point. As a final thing, I'm just going to rename this real quick. And there we have it. Everything's good to go. If you have any questions about this process, go ahead and comment down below, and we'll see you in another video. Later.